All right, guys, welcome back to Blueprint Bootcamp Tournament Edition. Today we're going to be drawing number 12, the shelf bracket, so stay tuned. All right, so today we are doing a special episode from the 98th Annual State FFA Conference. So a lot of you guys that are watching this are here. This will be great work for you ag teachers that are here for the week or till Tuesday, I guess. So we're going to be doing, probably this will be the last one of this series. I might do a couple more later on, but we're going to jump into some other things. So for this one, we're going to be doing a shelf bracket. So if we jump on over into our drawing, you will see today we're going to be making this out of wood. And it's not a completely super realistic part in that our piece right here would actually be about two pieces if we were going to do this in out of real wood, but you get the idea. So we're going to draw our shape. Everything is going to be in millimeters. We are going to use red oak as our material, and it is a tier 2 shelf bracket, and we need to find our mass. So what is our mass of this part in XXX grams with a tolerance of plus or minus 1 gram? So I think I'm going to go up here and I'm going to draw this 150 by 125. I'm going to draw an offset of 120, or of 20, sorry, 20 millimeters. And then I'm going to come in and draw this cross member and kind of take care of that. But a cool trick you can use here is doing the 150 by 125 and making it a thin feature instead of trying to extrude the shape and adding more lines. Kind of whatever you think would work best for you, but that's kind of how we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and jump on over to Onshape and get started. All right, once we jump into Onshape, first thing we're going to want to do is change our units to millimeters and grams. So we'll come up here to the top, we'll go workspace units, inches change to millimeters, pounds change to grams, click our green check mark, and we will get going. So I'm going to start on the front plane. We'll hold down Shift and S, start a sketch, N to normalize, and P to hide those planes. And like I said, I'm going to draw that 150 by 125. So I'm going to come up, 150, enter. You can go ahead and press F, and that'll kind of fit your drawing too. It's another little quick trick. I'm going to come over 125, and at this point, I'm just going to press extrude by doing Shift and E. I'm going to do a thin feature, and I'm going to select both lines, and I'm going to give it that thickness of 20. And if I look over at my drawing, my depth needs to be 50, and I'm going to tell it symmetrical so I can use that plane still to draw some stuff. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to go say OK. This point, I want to turn my planes back on, click my front plane again, click Shift and S. I will normalize those planes. And what I'm going to do now is draw from here kind of up to here. I'm going to tell that point and that point to coincide, that point coincide with that line. And I know that that from here to here needs to be a dimension of 29 millimeters, and I need to offset, or actually I'll give it that dimension of 40 degrees from here, so we'll say 40. Now next I will offset from this the opposite direction, a total of 30 millimeters. And at this point, most of you guys probably want to trim this thing up, but I'm going to go ahead and just click these two lines and say use. And again, we will do Shift and E, but this time I'm only going to pick this center portion, but instead of doing a thin, I'm going to do a solid feature. I'm going to add it symmetrical, and that one needs to be a total of 20 millimeters. We'll say OK, and we have our shape drawn. All right, once we have our shape drawn, we need to go ahead and add the material. So if we right click and we click assign material for part 1, change it to our TTT custom materials, we check our print, and we do need to make this out of red oak. We'll scroll down, red oak, accept, and come on over into my weight, and I have 180.023 is my answer, and the correct answer is 180 grams with a tolerance of plus or minus 1 gram. So I can be as low as 179 and as high as 181. So anywhere within that range is going to be good. So that's going to pretty much do it for us. I know that's a different kind of way of doing things, that thin feature, but it's a lot quicker to get this drawing made. If you kind of do this with this mentality, I like it because your feature tree, you have your shape in your sketch. Your extrude ends up being, your first extrude is your thickness of that one part. Then your next sketch handles that crossbar. So if you needed to change anything, it's set up in a way to kind of future proof some things. So if you guys are here at state conference, you guys might have saw our flag. I had the boys waving during session. Come say hi. Show me that you subscribed, and I'll give you guys a coupon code for a sticker you can get off my website. So I'll kind of show you guys how to do that. But yeah, stop by. I know a lot of your teachers have been using this. Some of you guys might be not at state conference with us, and you might be doing some of the work that you put into these packets. So if that's how that's working, shoot me a message. Let me know how this CAD stuff's going for you guys. And hopefully after these 12 kind of high school level drawings, some of you guys, you students and teachers alike, are getting better at this stuff. So that's going to do it for us today. I got a long, we're filming this at 12:14 on Sunday, or it is Sunday now, yeah. So a couple more days left. Go strong with our state conference, and I will see you guys next week. Take care.